Hey sports fan, this is Steven here for JustMyPicks.com, and I bring you a special breakdown of Week 2 of Chiefs versus Broncos. But before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and tell you to go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Hit that red subscribe button so you can check out all my videos, check out my archives, things like that. And we're going to hop right into it. Week 2. Chiefs versus Broncos. I know last week was a little shaky for both these teams coming into this matchup. You have to look at Alex Smith, Peyton Manning as being two of the best quarterbacks in this division. Possibly, Alex Smith is looked on as a game manager, recently got an extension, but you know what? He's helped the Chiefs turn around in a very big way. Peyton Manning doesn't have Wes Welker, doesn't have all of his weapons as he normally has. We know about Eric Decker leaving in the offseason, but can Peyton Manning get the job done this year with a lot new supporting cast? He doesn't have No Shine Moreno. Monty Ball is going to be expected to step up. The good thing about it, Ryan Clady is a big part of that offensive line, and he is the cornerstone of that offensive line if you think about it. Now, when you're looking at the Chiefs, you're looking at a defense that can bring pressure, that can bring the noise. You're looking at it being a chess match between Peyton Manning and the Chiefs defense, because the Chiefs know Peyton Manning pretty well. Over the years, he's played them consistently year in, year out, even when he played for the Colts. So the defensive schemes that the Chiefs will use will have to be a step further before Peyton Manning can realize it. They're going to have to go to a lot of different combination sets. They're going to have to go through a lot of blitz sets that does not allow Peyton Manning to be comfortable in that pocket. Because Peyton Manning is getting older, he knows he has to get the ball out of his hands very quickly. He doesn't want to get hit. So the press coverage will be big. You're looking at Eric Berry. Eric Berry, the safety, is going to really have to come up and play and help as far as for the run support, because the Denver Broncos, they do a lot of that play action stuff. They do a lot of the halfback draws, halfback read stuff, and Peyton Manning will get away with it a lot of times. But on those times that he does not allow that, you have to take it away, because Peyton Manning is one of those guys that he's basically like, you have to stop me before I stop doing what I'm doing. You're going to have to force the Broncos to get out of that comfort zone. Now, the Broncos defense did upgrade with DeMarcus Ware, TJ Ward, Aqib Talib, things like that, but that does not mean it is going to fit right away. The first couple of weeks, you're going to have struggles, as we saw them go through a couple of struggles on a couple of series last week. But with Von Miller and things like that, if they can get a pass rush, this game's going to be over in no time, because the Broncos can score like nobody's business, as we saw last year. The onus is going to be on the offense to give the defense a lead so they can go out and just rush the passer like their hair's on fire. Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, things like that, Terrence Knighton. You have a lot of guys on that defensive line that can really get after the quarterback. Also, the Broncos, they have to really see the field from the way that the Chiefs are playing. The Chiefs are not going to go downfield each and every play and try to bomb it. They're going to play small dink and dunk. This is an Andy Reid offense, the West Coast offense, so he doesn't throw a lot of passes over 15 yards. They just have to keep that in mind. They have to keep everything in front of them and play a solid football game. But in this football game, I think that Peyton Manning and the Broncos are going to be just too much. Last year was a good year for the Chiefs. I don't think that it was who they really are. I think that they have a potential to be a 7-win to 8-win team this season, because they can't sneak up on people like they did last year. I love the Chiefs fan base, but in this football game, you're going to see Peyton Manning light a torch on their rear end, and it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be a blowout, and I think that for this point on, you're going to see Peyton Manning, he's on fire to get back to that Super Bowl. He hated being embarrassed by the Seahawks, and he was the only one that showed up in that Super Bowl. So leave your comments in the comment section below. Also, check me out at JustMyPicks.com. Also, follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicksTV. Also, subscribe, YouTube /JustMyPicksTV for all the breaking news, for all the sports news that we have here at JustMyPicks.com, and all the videos that we have. Check out the archive also. We'll be back next week with week 3 of our picks. Don't forget to share this video in your sports group and all our other videos in your sports group so we can debate with you. Thank you very much, and see you next week.